Well, a lot of the time with social media, people say, oh, well, it's all about broadcast and it's all about pushing stuff out. But actually, social media is really about listening. And very much for boards, they need to be very aware from a governance perspective why social media is important, so they don't do the wrong thing or have their people do the wrong thing, and they could end up in jail, the worst scenario. And then from a strategy perspective, they need to be listening to their customers, to the market, and finding out what's going on, because from nowhere, from left field, somebody could come in and take their market. And so they need to use social media to listen to what is going on, listen to customers, listen to markets, listen to competitors. Then from a trust perspective, if the individual execs are not putting themselves out there and they're not known and they're hidden and nobody knows who they are or where they're coming from, or they're not sharing anything, it doesn't send the right signals to either their staff, even if they don't go outside of social media, but if they're not participating on internal social media, that's not going to help. And finally, really, learning. Everyone always talks about lifelong learning, but if you're not using social media, then you're not reading on a regular basis, you're not consuming stuff. And I think we've all grown out of the habit of really reading and being online and regularly looking at your lists and looking at various sources of news and information through social media is giving you that learning about what's going on. So they're the 4 reasons.